Before Donald Trump became one of the most powerful men in America, he was just a young boy growing up in Queens, watching his father build a real estate empire. But Donald wanted something much bigger. He wanted Manhattan. Bigger buildings, bigger deals, and eventually, a name known across the entire world. But how did that ambitious young boy begin his journey? Let's go back to the very beginning. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City. He grew up in a family connected to real estate. His father, Fred Trump, was already a successful property developer. Fred built homes and apartments, particularly in New York's outer boroughs. For young Donald, real estate was not something he discovered later in life. It was part of his childhood. He grew up watching his father negotiate deals, manage properties, talk with workers, and make business decisions. Donald was one of 5 children in the Trump family. As a young boy, he developed a strong personality. He was competitive, confident, and interested in winning. But his parents also believed that he needed discipline. When Donald was a teenager, he was sent to the New York Military Academy. The environment was very different from an ordinary school. There were uniforms, strict rules, physical training, discipline, and competition. The experience helped shape the personality that people would later see in business and politics. Instead of disappearing into the crowd, Donald seemed determined to stand out. He wanted to be noticed, and he wanted to succeed. After military school, Trump attended Fordham University. Later, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School. Wharton was one of the most respected business schools in America. Trump studied economics and graduated in 1968. After completing his education, he joined his father's real estate business. This was an important turning point. Fred Trump had already built a successful business, but Donald had bigger ambitions. He did not want to remain focused only on the neighborhoods where his father had built his empire. He wanted Manhattan. He wanted bigger buildings, bigger deals, and a much bigger name. In the early 1970s, Donald Trump became increasingly involved in the family's business and began developing his own identity as a businessman. He moved his attention toward Manhattan, where he saw opportunities in major properties and ambitious redevelopment projects. This was where the Trump name began moving from local New York real estate into the national spotlight. This is only the beginning of Donald Trump's journey. From a young boy in Queens to the world of billion-dollar deals and politics. Subscribe now and watch Part 2 to discover how Donald Trump entered Manhattan's real estate world and began building his famous empire.